Okay, so the second method, the method I used on the solution to get the true shape of surface C and also the true length of that shortest diagonal. I got an edge view. I'm going to get an edge view of surface C. Okay, so we know to get an edge view of any surface, we need a horizontal line on the surface in front elevation, which will be a true length line on the surface in plan. That's that line there. Also happens to be this one. I know that if I look in along that true length line, project a view up here, take my height from the elevation, I'm going to get an edge view of the surface. I'm going to take that edge view, I'm going to fold it onto the ground, onto the horizontal plane, and I'm going to project it back down here. So essentially, I'm taking that surface C that's sitting at an angle like that. As before, I'm going to use this as my hinge edge. And I'm going to take that and I'm basically folding it around and laying it down flat on the horizontal plane. Because it's flat on the horizontal plane, and I'm looking down it perpendicularly to the horizontal plane and plan, it's going to be a true shape. Okay? So, let's run through this quickly. So I said I'm projecting along my true length line and plan. Check that up. Check my point 4 and 3 up. Set up perpendicular to that. Okay, so here is my x1, y1 line. Okay, as always, set up perpendicular to the true length line. Okay, I know that my edge 1, 2 has a height of 0, or in other words, it's on the ground. So the points 1 and 2 are right there on the ground at that location. I know the edge 4 and 3 has a height up here of 30 millimeters. Okay, coming directly from the question. So I'm going to mark that up here. And there goes the set square. At a height of 30 millimeters. Okay, that's going to join back as far as points 1 and 2. Okay, so 4 and 3, as I see them here, 4 is first, followed by 3. Okay, so this here is an edge view of surface C. Okay, because an edge view, I'm going to now rotate it about the bottom edge 1, 2, which is going to be my hinge. I'm going to rotate it flat onto the ground. Remember, the x1, y1 line in this view, because auxiliary elevation, represents the same as the xy line in the front elevation. It's an edge view of the horizontal plane. So I'm taking that surface and rotating it down onto the horizontal plane. Okay, so my hinge edge is there, open the compass as far as 4, 3, and I'm rotating as far as there. Hopefully you can actually see that. Okay, now once that is on the ground, so 1 and 2 have stayed in the same place, 4 and 3 are now there. I'm going to take that and bring it back to the plan. Okay, so you'll notice that when I take this back, it ends up being, as it should be, giving me the exact same line or same location for 4, 3 as I had when I constructed it using the true length of the diagonal. Okay, so 4, 3 is brought back here. Okay, same rule applies with the points moving perpendicular to the hinge edge. So that is moved out perpendicular. That is moved out perpendicular. Okay, and that gives me the edge 4, 3. 3 joins back to 2. 4 joins back to 1. Okay, and then I knew already that my shortest diagonal is 1 as far as 3, or 1 as far as 3, so I just join 1 as far as 3, and that will also give me the true length. Okay, so that's the second way of doing that. Both of them are doing the same thing. This is the true shape of the surface C. And again, as I said before, notice the true shape is always going to be bigger in size than the plan view or the elevation view of that surface, because we are now looking directly down on top of it. It's flat on the ground, we see its true shape. Okay, I'll do a separate video on the next part of the question, which is getting the rest of the development. But just remember, with a development, that is the true shape of surface C. We basically want to join onto it the true shape of this surface. We want to join on the true shape of surface A out here, and we want to join on the true shape of surface B, and there's another surface joined onto this over here as well. Okay, so what you can do, if you haven't done this yet, see can you figure out what way to do the development before you look at the next video I'm going to share. Okay, thank you.